everybody, welcome into the stream. I'm gonna let the lobby fill up here in just a few more minutes, but I've already see I've got 30 people sitting here watching a test, and that's pretty freaking awesome. As always, if you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe. Gotta get used to saying that now, like an official YouTube personality or something. I know I've got the music blended in the background right now, but so far, can everybody hear me good? Level pretty good. Yeah, I know the sound probably sounds like it's cutting out every now and then. I'm keeping my mic muted because I've got kiddos running around the house as well too. So just while we wait to get this finished up, filling up and everything, and that counter counted all the way down, just checking all my settings and making sure everything is good to go. All right, and welcome everybody to the inaugural stream here at the weather down at Muletown. So as you see right here, we've got our main radar screen that I've been working on, getting everything just set up and just right for everybody all day. I've been working with some graphic artists and some stuff like that as well too about getting us some logos made. So bear with us on that. So, and as the camera is not here quite yet either, we won't be doing any video tonight other than of our beautiful radar setup here. But we will do some questions or whatever anybody wants to. We can talk about some of the new things that we've got going. Um, whatever you guys want to do. I mean, you're in the driver's seat, so let's see who we've got here on this stream with us so far. All right, good. Glad everybody can hear, and the voice is good, coming great. I've been tinkering with stuff and trying to get the software and everything just right on the old voice here. Right. Yeah, and this so far is looking great too because I'm sitting here watching it on my phone as well while we're doing the stream, and the quality looks great. Let me look and see. Yep. So we're at 60 frames per second and about as maxed out as the audio quality as I can get for Facebook. And we're using a whopping zero point 0.6, oh, excuse me, 0.5 of this massive CPU percentage that we've got here. So that is definitely what we wanted to see there. So we'll go in and zoom in a little bit and I'll show y'all a couple of features of the radar here. So we can get nice and down close to Columbia. We've got the satellite overlay here, so you can see areas all around Columbia. We can see the duck ringing its way through Columbia there and going up. Red dot marked down here is moi. The resolution as it gets kind of down this far isn't great. You have it reload. Yeah, that's about as good as the resolution gets. So, but you can still tell our streets here, and I'm going to work on something as well that will actually get us an overlay of the streets. Yeah, if you look down here in the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's on the bottom left of the screen down here. When I highlight Trotwood Avenue, it shows up S243, which is its proper name as far as the state's concerned, but whatever. There are some things I can do there with some of the shape files and the map stuff. So, but as you can see, we don't really have much weather in here at the moment. But what I'll do is I have some rather scary stuff here that I've been playing around with. From April of 98. So this is the same day that Nashville got waylaid and whopped by the tornadoes. So we can go through here a little bit and play with our Volumetric Explorer, which is a cool word to say the 3D stuff. And you can see here, we can kind of go in and slice a storm in half. We can see where the hail core is and everything right around in here. We've got our brand new Doppler up. Oh no. It's not showing y'all that. Okay, that's one thing I'm gonna have to fix. Yep, so it's not showing y'all the volumetric viewer. Let me see if I can swap that over real quick. Bear with me on one sec. Ah, there we go. Okay. So this is the volumetric Explorer. We can go in and look at a storm in 3D, slice it all up, and do all of that fun stuff. So this is one of the things we've been waiting on. These are my guys that decided they wanted $200 more, but whatever, they make really good software, so I'll have to let it go. But as you can see here, we can go in and look at that in all different kinds of, you can look at our hail signatures there. We can kind of go in and see the entire storm itself, kind of all zoomed in. Again, our white and our really heavy rain and hail there, and just storm in general. So, lots of cool things that we can do here. There are even some things where we can, oops, I don't want that. Yeah, again, kind of a hail core detector there. It's kind of light, but you can see it. And we can also go in here and look at the rotation file for this storm. It doesn't look like it was producing much at the time, but so yeah, that is basically how that works. So really cool stuff we can do there with the 3D software. We can have a look and see in our hail icons. It should let us know what like the max hail size is there. We can go and like get all the way down into our roads once it gets those pace files loaded. It was really, really, really processor intensive and graphics intensive on my old computer. And that's why I really kind of only kept just a couple surrounding counties of place files in it, because we use GPS or some kind of other navigation software for that anyway. But we can go in and look at this one as well, just to get you guys an idea of like a massive storm here and how much of an area it can cover. Can see Spencer's really getting it there. I mean, Minville's about to. Then it also gives us our heights there in the background, 60,000 feet, 50, 40, 30, 10. And then also our direction still, so we can't get tripped up there, or south, east, and west. I forget y'all can't see that again. Yep, you're going to have to bear with me on there. But overall, pretty cool stuff. And again, this is not right now. We are not tracking these storms right now. This is from almost 30 years ago. So, but anyway, that is it. Just wanted to kind of go through everything and make sure that stuff is running. Yeah, my voice might seem a little familiar, Hannah. Yeah, no, I didn't switch it, Candace. That's my bad. You can buy me new toys, but you still can't make me be the absent-minded professor or anything other, captain, whatever you want to call it. But Monday, as I mentioned, the camera will be here. It is an AI based camera, or AI assisted camera, and it'll kind of follow me around the frame and make sure it stays nice and like synced in and zoomed into my audio and my person in the frame. Um, it's kind of like having a robotic cameraman, pretty much. So hopefully, once the third round now, I guess, of transfers start coming on over from Venmo and PayPal and Cash App and all of that fun stuff, and Candace's wonderful GoFundMe there that we started. We're going to get the 4K camera and the other stuff going, so we can do some of this on a green screen. See my pretty smiling face on there, doing the temperatures and expected weather throughout the day, just like a professional real life weather guy. Somebody knows what they're doing. So definitely appreciate everyone joining us for the little test stream here. Just again wanted to see what all was working, what wasn't working, how everybody could hear us, and etc. Yes, and enunciating, very much enunciating, Mom. And yeah, and I'll go ahead and apologize in advance on that one for you guys as well too. If we're on here doing like an actual, honest to God, real life tornado outbreak, I'm probably going to talk fast because that's just what I do. So somebody just put it in the comments and tell me to slow down because I will completely forget about it. So the dispatchers always used to complain after I'd been up all night or up all day in court and had to work all night that I was moving a mile a minute and they couldn't keep up with me. So, but anyway, so far it looks like everything's good. I'm gonna have to learn this new version of OBS because I haven't played with it in a while for our video capture. But Monday, all of the rest of the goodies should be here enough to get us started, at least with the good live streams. And I'll get my monitors here because I've got it plugged into an old, like, 2015 knockoff TV right now, and the resolution and graininess is killing me on such a beautiful computer. Um, yeah, and computer. So for my techie people, I know you'll probably want to know these fun things. So let me pull this up because it's still fresh on my noggin. It is an Acer, which I kind of got bit by them, and I don't know why I did this, but it was mainly just the cheapest, best thing I could find for the money. Um, we were rocking Intel 12th Gen i7 12 core. 2.1 gigahertz. We got 64 megs of onboard RAM. 8 gigs of graphics card and a GeForce RTX 3070. So we should be rocking there as far as that goes. Got a terabyte solid state and hard drive on both of these, so we should be able to have nice big amounts of storage and be able to recall that quickly too. So I don't remember what monitors I got. They were the cheapest things for the biggest things that could support like 4K resolution. Couldn't tell you. I think they were like 115 bucks on Amazon special. So I still kind of think I'm going to need one more of those just to make sure I've got enough stuff, because basically everything that you all be seeing on the stream is going to be one monitor. So I'll have our main, like, let me pull it up for you here. Let me add another one in. Scene 2, source, display capture. There we go. Okay, so here we go. This is what I'm doing. So whenever I'm basically like looking at one thing or something like that, let me get rid of this. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing. Basically, whenever we're looking at the stream, this is what's up next. This is what we've got currently on the stream, but this program here is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at our audio inputs, what we're doing to like count ourselves down or count ourselves out at the end. Lots and lots of stuff. So I've set everything up to record itself and stream. So if you miss something, I should have like hard copies of all of the streams. If we eventually get a website, I can get all those archived there. But yeah, basically I'm gonna have to have one screen up for radar, one screen up for our video stuff, and at least one more screen up of what I'm doing at the time. So it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. I haven't had to do this much quite in a while, but I have faith in us and we'll get there. Let's go back to the comments and have a look now. Yeah, I don't know about the big time yet, Johnny, or not, but we're going to at least pretend like it until we make it. Yeah, Tiffany, she is definitely a proud mama. Like I said the other day in the comments, she's the one that got me started in all of this, so. Annette, I probably can add Bigbyville to the map. It'll probably be on the lower zooms because it's not a very big place. But believe it or not, the Irwins actually hail from Bigbyville on Irwin Road. So, how cool is that? All right. You're very welcome, Susan. All right. So, pretty much, I'm definitely going to be a busy captain here coming up in the next couple of days, but we'll get everything set up, and I'm still trying to figure out where to put all of this. So, if if you know any carpenters or people that know how to finish a garage and delete a garage door, I may need their help as well in the coming months. So, we'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna be here for just another couple of seconds, and we'll see what else is going down in the comments. And it looks like it is mostly, yeah, statements and stuff going down there. So not many questions. Yep, and we just went over the 3D scanning abilities, Poppy. Well, I think I did forget one technically. So we can take our 1998 Storm again and slice it. So instead of looking at the Storm as a 3D, we can go through here and kind of slice it like basically kind of like a biopsy pretty much. So we can go through and biopsy the storm, and we can sometimes this is helpful to see which direction like a storm's moving, because as we swing it here we can kind of see which direction the storm's moving, where the more intense parts of it are, like right around in here, because of course oh wait, y'all can see this again. um and that can be helpful sometimes to see like which direction it's going, because the radar in Nashville takes about 8 minutes to do a full scan. So let's see. I think we went over the basics of this. Let's look at this one. But yes, the 3D volumetric scan is very, very cool. You can go in and look and see what the tornado is doing. And believe it or not, we can actually pinpoint when we've got a really good updraft going, because it looks like that. This is the May 99 Moore, Oklahoma tornado, and it is legendary. And as you can see, that is a hellacious updraft and hook echo coming right around in there. I mean, you can see just perfect updraft. And when we talk about like the heat and the sun and everything coming out, warming up the ground and tilting the updraft, that is exactly what we're talking about. So your updraft starts in here, your funnel and everything, your base lowering is going to start right around in here, and this updraft's just going to keep going as far as it can get before it tries to collapse. So that is definitely a massive, massive tornado there. Go back to the live view now. And as we see, not much going on here. I guess we probably do need some actual weather stuff, right? So nothing going on much in the middle Tennessee area tonight. It should, I think, be mainly all quiet. We've got some scattered showers and thunderstorms between now and tomorrow daylight. Should be a low of around 42 tonight. And tomorrow looks to be rainy. High of 59 and a low of 47. So, yeah, I mean, that is about it. So we can swap back over there to our main screen and see how clear it is. So I guess that is about all I've got right now. For lack of anything else crazy going on, or raining pieces of ice or anything from the sky. Anybody else have anything? Bill and Karen Donahue, yes, actually, there is a chance of a YouTube channel in the future because I'm about to go set it up tomorrow. You are 100% correct. Yeah, so the purple that we're seeing right now is just basically what we call scatter. So the radar site is right here, and you can kind of see right around in there where it kind of starts out in like a little beam looking blast right there. That's what that's doing. So it's picking up just basically fog that's low to the ground, or something, a little something coming off people's ponds, or let's completely unsmooth it. Yeah, and so now it's unsmooth, and you can kind of see this is probably clouds in Alabama because as the radar looks out, so as it's looking out further and further and further down this way, it's looking up higher at its minimum like plane of view. So right there at Nashville, they can see a couple 100 feet off of the ground. When you get down here to Columbia, we're about 4,500 feet below the radar level. So again, that's why you all are so important for what we call ground truth, to know what is actually going on under the radar, because the radar can give us a pretty good guess, but it's not foolproof. So that is probably just reflectivity from stuff that's just hanging around the ground. Because you see, if we turn this up to like the 4th degree tilt, it goes away pretty much. So, and that's what that is. So even if I go down here, it'll get rid of most of it. Nope, just kidding. But that is what the blue stuff is, or the purpley looking stuff is there. It's basically nothing. All right. Anybody else got any other questions, comments, and or concerns? Put them in them comments now or just forever hold that peace. All right. Doesn't look like there is any, but I'm going to give you just a couple more seconds just because we're just short of, we're just over 30 minutes. Ha ha. And the thing is, to get where we want to be with these things coming up, we're gonna have to get more views and more watch time, more likes, more shares, whatever. So whenever we do the lives or whenever we post videos, just really, really, really share those for the first little bit here, so we can get our viewership up, and then we can maybe turn on some of the things, like the Facebook monetization features that'll help us out kind of on the regular. All right. All right, that sounds like that will work. So, as always, I am Adam, your Captain Irwin, and stay tuned to Weather Down in Muletown for the latest updates and everything else y'all need. Holla.